welcome. Hope everybody's doing well today. Whew. Avery's taking a nap. It's been one of those days. It's kind of exhausting. Anyhow. What do you got, Cyrus? No, you can't have that. It's not for you. Okay, first person here is, oh shit, I didn't mean to delete that. Be wise. Sorry. Be wise, general. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. You could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on, and you could have success come in around work, school, or business. If you've had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. And you may be working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Anna, general. Life is coming into balance and a wish comes true. Listen to your intuition and walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Money comes in. You may be spending time with a Virgo, and cause for celebration comes in around finances improving. Rosie, general. You have a wish that comes true around career moving forward and feeling ambitious. You'll be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Could be spending time with an Aquarius. If you've had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You could be spending time with another air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And you may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. John, what happened between me and Alex, the Cancer collab? It looks like he dropped the ball, but there's still opportunity to reconnect. Right now, you're at a slowdown here. But there is opportunity for things to come back into balance through perseverance. Things can move forward towards greener pastures. I wouldn't, I would reach out to him because I think that you could still do it. Emin, is A, employment is part-time or full-time? Would SIO find out about and ask for the money back? I think the employment is part-time. I think they could ask for some of the money back, but I don't think they asked for all of it back. I don't know what it is, but it looks like something may need to be adjusted. Lito, whatever comes out. Make sure you take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. That helps to ease anxiety. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down around business, and you could have choices and options around social activity. You may be planning travel. Money comes in, and paying off a bill of debt or a loan can make you feel relieved. Red, why is the bald fireman staring at me? Seem to find you unique, different, attractive, intriguing or interesting. T-Vet, How will the conversation with S go if I explain to her that I need to take a leave in order to receive my retirement fund? Conversation's going to go well. Things look a little bit out of balance. This person may feel bad about it, or may feel like I wish I could do something to help, but there's not much that I can do, kind of a thing. But overall, the conversation should go well. A wish comes true, and things change for the better quickly. Kelly, you were right about my views. TikTok started. Say the congratulations. You have more than 98% of live viewers. Oh, nice. Beautiful. Lita, how would Gemini feel and react if I gave him a call? Okay, but you may find that this person is a little distant, like a little stuck and stagnant, a little distant. They may be pleasant and sincere, but you might find that they're almost maybe a little bit cold or distant. Tibet General. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Money comes in. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders when you pay off a bill of debt or a loan or set money aside for something. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities that bring in extra cash. Lee San, General. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Listen to your intuition and your perseverance pays off. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around personal and professional relationships. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Tibet, will S be open to rehiring me once I get things back in order? I think so, yeah. I mean, it really depends, like, what's going on in that moment, but yeah, I think the person will be open. Preeti, love. Okay, when it comes to love, listen to your intuition and life comes into balance and things could move forward. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and you may have choices and options. If you're not with anyone right now, fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or possibly Pisces, or maybe even a Libra. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you can help new doors open fast. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. If you're looking for commitment and you're not in one right now, you can find yourself in one sometime late summer, early fall. Lita, would they eventually stop being cold or distant? Should I hold out on the call? I don't want to wait too long for the call, but I also don't want to do it too soon. I mean, I would reach out to this person if you want to speak to them, but I wouldn't have high expectations because it looks like things are a little stuck. Doesn't mean things can't ever change, but it looks like things are a little stuck and stagnant right now. And that may persist for a while. Pallavi, love. You have a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship coming in, or if you're currently in one, current relationship looks good. If you're not with anyone, you have a Sagittarius, a Leo, and a water sign coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Exploring your options leads to balance and brings in success around love moving forward. Sanch for the next 24. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. You could be spending time with a Virgo. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. With the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Alpha, general. Could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward around career. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. The world is at your feet. Teamwork is favored. Money comes in. You may be feeling a little bit more financially secure. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off this summer. Nat, what would Elle think of me when he saw me? What did Elle think of me when he saw me? Maybe was happy and content, pleased. Didn't really think much either way. It just looks like it may have been a pleasant moment or a pleasant connection. M. Lourdes, work for tomorrow. Feeling persistent or ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Growth, change, and transformation, and good luck comes in around work tomorrow. Listen to your intuition. Beautiful one for tomorrow. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition and walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Money may be coming in, and you could be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Red, general for July. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You could be planning travel. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Maybe spending time with an Aries. Relief comes in around finances improving. Somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and a wish comes true. Kelly, is my theory right about MM? At this point, I'm only getting a 33% chance yes, but you may be onto something. Shonda, general. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and perseverance around work, school, or business brings in success. Empress is bringing in love and money, or more of it. You could have an air sign around that may be of significance. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, lay down the law, set boundaries, it'll serve you well. Money comes in, finances improve, and you could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Listen to your intuition. If you've had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. Tanya, me and A, the Aries. Communication comes in or communication picks up. There's the Aries. You should be spending time together. Once you start communicating, communication can then pick up from there. Negativity moves into the past. Disappointments move into the past. And things could move forward pretty quickly. Holly, general for June. Negativity moves into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon, and life could change for you for the better quickly. Perseverance pays off. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. If you're currently in a relationship, you may feel like there's growth, change, and transformation around a current relationship. If you're not with anyone, you could have a love offer coming in from a Scorpio. A new journey begins. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You could be planning travel. Lita, is there another woman, or are they distant due to stress and pressure that they told me about last time? think there's another woman. I just think they have a lot going on. Sunshine, how's the Aquarius feeling about Natalie? Pretty good. May find this like to have a lot of respect for this person. May find this person to be grounded, stable, sincere, kind-hearted, caring, a loyal friend. I'm in O's thoughts after I was upset from him being rude with me. What does he think about my reaction and what's next? May feel a little bit like you overreacted. Either doesn't think that he was rude or doesn't think it's that big of a deal and is not making a big deal of it. And I mean, I don't see I don't think that this is going to be a big issue. It looks like there's communication and maybe in-person communication around, I don't know if this is a work thing, in-person communication around work. Whatever happened, they don't see it as a big deal. Adonis, no tarot, but wouldn't it be emotional cheating? Aries seems to be genuine, like me, but they keep flirting with me, and I think they've been dating someone else for a month now. You know, it's kind of hard to say. I guess it could be looked at as emotional cheating, but if the person's not in a committed relationship, it's not really cheating. If they're just casually dating somebody, it's not really cheating. It really depends. Like, things have gotten so crazy these days with like relationships that it's kind of hard to say. Like, if you go out with somebody once in a while, or it's kind of like a friends with benefits kind of thing, and you're flirting with somebody else, is that cheating? I don't know. You're not really committed. So you can kind of do whatever you want. Yeah, I don't know. It's like people make their own rules. You know, like I said the other day, I read for somebody who, she cheats like hell. You know, she just doesn't care. And that's fine, no judgment, whatever. But if the person's married, she won't cheat. I don't get how that works. Like, isn't cheating cheating? I don't know. It's like everybody kind of has their own rules when it comes to things. They basically think that talking to me behind their date's back, they sent me creepy pictures last night. Oh boy. Yeah. I don't know. Some people like to have a lot of choices and options. You know, I had somebody else that I was reading for years, and she was cheating on her husband, and he was cheating on his wife. And I really believed that she loved this boyfriend. And I believe she cared about her husband too. But for years I was listening to, when is he going to leave her? When is he going to leave her? When is he going to leave her? Well, eventually the wife asked for a divorce. And now it's like my question is, okay, so now when are you going to leave your husband? And she never left him. Because she didn't want to give up what she had. She didn't want to have to go live in a small apartment. She wanted her cake and she wanted to eat it too. But even with the boyfriend, like sometimes she had other boyfriends. And I was like I couldn't understand that. Like at one point she was like cheating on the boyfriend that she was cheating on the husband with. I mean, the only thing that I can say to those situations is I almost wonder if, like when she was young, like junior high and high school, maybe she never dated anybody. So maybe she was kind of like living those situations now. But she never left her husband, so. To me, it's already a red flag. My friend had mentioned that they think they only like me physically. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they are red flags, but it really goes back to what the original relationship is with the person that they're dating. You know, is it a casual thing? Are they just hooking up? Have they been dating exclusively for 5 years? You know, what's the situation there? Some people just need a lot of attention. Holly, career for June. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and something happens that makes you happy with the sun. You're no longer looking back on the past. You're feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Feeling ambitious and things move forward. Money comes in. Not bad. Davy, general. If you've had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past, and so should negativity. Slow and steady wins the race, but life is coming into balance with the world at your feet. You're paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. With the magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Question, am I better off selling the policy or lowering the payment payoff? I think selling the policy. Hi, Mel. Bailey says, what people don't understand is when someone has a husband or a wife, they can never be committed to you because they already have a husband or a wife. Yeah, but they could get divorced. That's the thing. Like, divorce is as easy as marriage these days, so that's why people get involved, because the other person says that they plan to leave. It's really no different than being with somebody who's in a committed relationship. If the person's going to leave, they're going to leave whether they're married or not. Like 75% of marriages fail. And I don't believe that has to do with other people. I think the relationship is already doomed before the other person comes in. Because if you're so in love with your spouse or your partner, you're not looking for someone else. Somebody else doesn't capture your heart if you're already in love with somebody. So something's not functioning right in order for the first person to come in. Now, why she never left her husband, I totally understand it. But for years, it was, when is he going to leave his wife? And then finally they got divorced, and she never left her husband. I don't know if they're still together. I haven't spoken to her in a while. But I would think that they probably are, because it was like gone on for about 12 years. And in my experience, it's the women that always leave. The men usually cheat like hell, but they don't leave. But this was a woman who didn't leave, which was backwards in my experience from the people that I've been reading for. It's usually the men. Men say they're going to leave, and then they don't. CC, general for the rest of May with M and I. I don't see all that much happening between now and the end of May. Things look a little slow. There could be communication, but other than that, things look a little slow. You may be feeling a little disappointed. Davy, love. You have growth, change, transformation coming in and around love. With a love offer, and life could change for you for the better quickly. With a long-term relationship here, should you choose to enter it. You got Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Then you also have Scorpio. You have you'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. The Earth sign could be a Taurus, or it could be a Taurus and also another Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Cause for celebration comes in around exploring your options. Stacy, will my sister travel to Bali this summer? I think she will. Oh, spiritually beautiful. That's terrible. Oh my God, I'm sorry to hear that. Jesus. Man, sucks. Ah, now what can you do? Could you get it back? Tanya, setting boundaries with Aries. How will it go? No bullshit. It should go well. Cause of celebration comes in around communication that leads to success and could even be long-term commitment. Davey, what does Tarot want me to know? Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. You could be planning travel. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. You have money coming in and that could relieve, like you may feel relief. Romance heats up and moves forward towards greener pastures. Listen to your intuition and success comes in around work, school, or business. Not bad. Yeah, men do they get comfortable. I agree with that. Liz, love general. Love in general, you have growth, change, and transformation. And if you're in a relationship, it should be strengthening. If you're not in a relationship, you could have a Leo comes in and makes an offer that would be hard to turn down. You have a Gemini, a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and a Libra around. Exploring your options leads to success and life comes into balance, making decisions that push your love life forward. Today. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. That eases the weight of the world around you and life moves forward towards greener pastures. You got money coming in. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Could be spending time with the Cancer. You may walk away from people, places, and things that you feel no longer serve you. Spiritual journey, not sure. I just hope I can keep my apartment. Try my best to find a way to work so that I won't get too far behind on my rent and my kids barely. Oh God, that's terrible. I think you're going to find something soon. Even if it's something just temporary. You know what I mean? Something that, like, you may just grab anything just so that you have some money coming in until you get something better. Emin, how did Aries feel after I removed the request from him because he kept it pending? May have kind of felt a little bit of relief around the situation. I don't know what the circumstances are, but like this person's feeling a little bit closed off because they're showing is the Hermit. So it not being there may be like, okay, now I don't have to make a decision, kind of a thing. Hey, man, when you do love readings without specifics, do you have a timeline for that? Well, it depends on what the cards say. The way that I usually see time, there are numbers on the cards, right? Like the Magician's the number 1. This one here, you know, you have the 9 of Pentacles. So that could be timing. I generally see the Cups as the springtime, the Pentacles as the winter time, the Wands as the fall, and the Wands is the summer, and then the Swords is the fall. So it depends on the person's love life. Like there are people like I've talked about before, my friend from high school. She got married young out of high school. She was married for a while. She was married for about 10 years, I think. Maybe 7 or 8 years. She had 2 kids, got divorced, married a woman, had another daughter, got divorced, has been married like 3 times. She's somebody that her life moves forward very quickly. So if I were reading for her, I would go like, I would read for her with quicker timing, because she just moves forward. In the meantime, in between these marriages, she's had other connections, and and then there's another guy that I know that he's very similar. He's been married twice. He's always with somebody. His life moves forward very quickly. So I would read them fast. Like if a 3 showed up for one of them, I would say it's probably within 3 months or 3 weeks. Whereas somebody like my friend who didn't date anybody for 12 years, like her life moves slowly. So for me, just knowing her history and what she's been through and what the situations are like, it takes her a long time to get over something. It takes her a long time to fall in love with someone. It takes her a long time to move forward. Like for her, I would go more towards like months, seasons, and years. It really depends on the way the person is. Like some people get really stuck in something and like they'll wait forever for something to happen even when it's not happening. Those people are very stuck. So it's like I look at it as like a longer thing. Whereas other people, like I know people like they'll break up with somebody on Tuesday and they're online dating on Wednesday and they don't care, life is moving forward. It's just how they are. So those people tend to move forward quickly and things seem to happen faster for them. It's just different. Julie, does A file the D papers again? Yes. Divine, what did N feel after the emails? Feeling a little stressed or burdened. So I don't know what's going on here, but feeling a little bit slow and stagnant, a little stressed or burdened, or maybe a little bit like kind of a little overwhelmed. Yeah, I don't know what's happening here. 2 people that could be a little bit on like not the same page. Sasha, we've been talking today. What's Kawana's feelings towards me? Will things get back to normal? Your situation is going to keep continuing the way it is. So you'll have good days and bad days, and the cycle continues until you decide to end it. So will things get back to normal? Yeah, things get back to normal, but then it starts again. The arguing and the fighting starts again. So just keep that in mind. CC, general for the rest of the week between Jay and I. Things look a little out of balance and there's a little indecision around the situation, but there should be communication that comes in between now and the end of the week. Titty Bumpa, why am I defensive of Zach at work? What do I need to know? Like you're defensive, like you defend him to other people, or you're defensive when he approaches you with something? Oh, you're welcome. Stacy, my question got missed. Will my sister end up leading a retreat in Bali? If so, will she do it by herself or want to lead the retreat with me? I think she will do it, and I think she's going to want to do it with you. Tiva, how long will it take before I receive my retirement check if I terminate? It may take like a month, like maybe 4 weeks. Julie, can you see when A may file again? Like in the month of June. He's got to be getting really pissed off at her. Really. Emin, why O and O's thoughts around my intervention in D's thesis defense? Well, the moon is in reverse, so more should get revealed around this situation. Um, I don't know if they feel like you overstep boundaries. I'm not sure because the Ace of Swords is here. Um, may agree with whatever it was that you said to a certain extent, but maybe it felt like it wasn't your place to say it. Could that be? Tina, sorry if I'm confusing you, beautiful ones. My sister and me just learned if she resigns, she'll lose her insurance. This is what I'm saying. So how do people function? You see what I mean? Like, if you quit your job to get money from your retirement and then you don't have insurance, then you're going to take the retirement and you're going to blow it on medical bills. Like, the way shit works is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's like, what do you do? Like, my one friend said to me, like, people like me that work like on my own, like as my own business or whatever, or even before this as a yoga teacher, she's like, what happens if you get sick? Like, she's a school teacher, so she's like, I have insurance, I'll be covered. Most people aren't. Most people, like, they don't have insurance, they can't afford it, or the company doesn't give it to them. It's like, what do you do in those circumstances? Everything is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And then if you can't work and you don't have any money coming in, or you have to wait 3 or 4 months for disability, how do you eat in the meantime? Like, something's got to get fucking done. And I don't know what it is. I definitely don't have all the answers. But things that make no sense shouldn't exist. Let's just put it that way. It shouldn't exist. There should be some kind of an emergency thing. Titty Bumble, why do I get defensive when Zach approaches me? Oh, I see. So you get defensive because, okay, because he may be an asshole. Let's have a look. Well, you know how he reads? He reads as one of those people that, like, may always be trying to look to see that other people are doing things wrong, or trying to catch people doing things wrong, because that makes him feel like he's done something important or better. Like, it makes him feel better if somebody else makes a mistake. I would just try to, like, and you probably already do, keep your distance from him. I don't think he's going to do anything to you, and I think people know how he is, but just stay away from him if you can. That's what I thought that you were asking, but I just wanted to make sure. Divine, will Ann and I get back together in the next 3 to 6 months? At this point, I'm not convinced about that. I'm not convinced. T-Vet, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Sasha, we have disagreements a lot, but sometimes I want it to be with me. Well, you have that choice. You have that choice to accept this relationship for what it is. So if you're content with the way things are, then that's fine. But nothing is changing, is what I'm saying. So if you're thinking that, like, tomorrow things are all of a sudden going to be different, they're not going to be different. The cycle continues. Oh, I knew they were twins. You guys got to look at their YouTube channel. They cook. I can't cook. And they cook good things. But I was talking to somebody who was in social work at one point. And I don't know if every state is like this, but here, this is what it's like in New York. This person is telling me that they worked for a hospital they worked for a hospital at one point, but at one point they were working at like a homeless shelter. So I think it was a men's shelter because the person was telling me specifically about men, that a homeless man would come in and they would get the man a job. And the way that it works in New York State is you can stay in the homeless shelter, but when you get a job, 85% of that goes to the shelter. Okay, that's great. I have 15%, which is not much. Like, you figure if you make $100, you get $15 of that. But if the homeless shelter is giving you like food and water and stuff like that, maybe you can save the $15 and eventually have money to move out. Unfortunately, men who had kids have to pay 17% of their income to the child's mother. So if you were a homeless man and you got a job and you were living in this shelter, none of the money you were making were you actually getting to keep. So you're never going to get out of the shelter. Like, this system sucks. These systems suck. Like, I get it. You need money to run them, and maybe you want to take 50% of their income. But how do you take the guy who has nothing, and then he's going to be there forever? I mean, it's just figuring a way where we can help people out where they're not, it's the same thing. It's like, you don't have any money to buy groceries, so you use your credit card, and then the groceries are crazy to begin with, and now you're going to pay 20% interest on whatever it was you charged. But the $100 you put in the bank, you're only getting like a 1% interest. Like, how does it work? Like, of course you're going to be behind the 8 ball. There's no way you can't be. It's like you got to knock over a liquor store to get ahead. Please don't take that as advice. But it's crazy. Julie, we do see the arguments with A and her. He is always saying things are cordial. Okay, let's see. You know what? He tries to keep things cordial because he really doesn't care, right? So it's like, when you don't care, you don't really argue with somebody if you don't care, because you just don't care, right? Like, in order to be upset or arguing, you need to be upset about something. And if you don't care what the other person does, you don't care. But he's getting to the point that this is holding up his life and he's had enough of it. So yeah, there's going to be arguments because she's just delaying the inevitable. It's not like, it's not going to go back to like a happy family life if it ever was like that. And she's just delayed, like, she's kicking the can down the line, hoping to buy time. And he's going to get pissed off at that because it's holding him up. Julie, how do you see me doing on the discussion to assignment? You should do well. You have a wish that comes true around the situation moving forward. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Slow and steady wins the race. Things move forward towards greener pastures. Not bad. Bamba, how does Zach feel about me? How does he feel about the exchange we had today? Well, he thinks pretty highly of you, has a lot of respect for you, thinks that you're smart, intelligent, and down to earth. Whatever the exchange was, may feel like you're somebody who stands your ground. So if you put your foot, you dug your heels in and stood your ground, like, he kind of respects that. And I think that's good, because I think with somebody like him, you kind of have to be like that. Less bitches for the next 48 hours. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and you could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Something happens that makes you happy, and you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Not bad. Sasha, does Kiwana see a future with me? I don't think he's really thinking along the lines about the future. I think he's just kind of going day by day as of right now. That's what I'm saying. It's like, how do you expect somebody to get ahead? You know, like, you want to help somebody so that they can get out of the situation that they're in, not so that they can maintain it. So many people have told me not to fuck around with New York State. Now, I don't know if other states are like that, but, like, there was a time where my accountant, I owed. Like, I used to, before Avery was born, I always owed. And she told me, she's like, don't pay the IRS. They won't come after you, but New York State will fucking torture you. Pay New York State. Always. They always say, New York State does not fuck around. So one time I called New York State and I told them, like, I owed however much money and I wanted to go on the payment plan. And what they said to me? They said, you get one payment plan in your life. So you only owe $600 now. Pay the $600, because if you ever owe more, we won't give you a payment plan. My accountant said they'll take your driver's license, they'll make your life fucking miserable, they'll garnish your paycheck. I mean, what kind of crap is this? It's crazy. It's crazy. And that guy that I was speaking to was, the reason why we were discussing it was because I was talking about, like, there is something that you can apply for to get assistance for childcare, because childcare is crazy. I pay more for Avery to go to school than I pay for my mortgage. That's crazy. And it's not even, she's not even in it every day, but whatever. But there is something that you can, like, apply for. And I was wondering whether or not I should apply for it. And he said, listen, if you could swing it, don't do it. Because if something somewhere you didn't cross a T or dot an I, they'll come back after you. And it's better that it's not resting on your shoulders. So. Luna, why R is not contacting me? Is he hiding something? I can't answer what people are hiding. People are allowed to keep things private, and they're hiding things. Like, everybody is. R seems to be busy, may have other things going on, and their life may have moved in a different direction. So I don't know what your relationship is with this person. If you want to speak to them, I would reach out to them. But why have I been feeling so drained and tired lately? It's almost scary. Avery's sleeping now, but I had to take a nap this afternoon. I couldn't keep my eyes open. I don't know what's going on. Just maybe feeling overwhelmed, or it's probably the same for me too. Like, keeping everything, all the balls up in the air, and then at some point you just feel like you got to crash for a minute. I think it's going to pass pretty soon. Like, maybe before the time we get to the end of the month, you may start to feel a little bit better. Listen to your intuition and make sure you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Payman, when will I hear updates from HR NYPHB? It could happen sometime in the month of June. Red, general around Bill and I, no contact. There could be contact that comes in at some point. Communication could come in that leads to a love offer that could be successful, and the situation could change or strengthen for the better. It's maybe sometime later this summer or early fall. It doesn't look bad. like a dead end or anything at this point. Adonis, does V have an obsession towards me? What you know about that? I would say a little bit. Yeah, I would say a little bit. Like emotionally, she gets a lot from you. So whatever the connection is, it's like there's a lot of emotional support there. And also, I think that V knows that they're kind of in control of the situation. So that kind of makes, like, likes being in control. Yeah, I would say it could be a little obsessive. It's nothing to be alarmed about. It's not like, climbing in through the bedroom window craziness. But yeah, I would say it could be a little bit. Lydia, weekend read and vibe. Overall, it looks good. You've got growth, change, and transformation. Something out of the blue, fun and exciting may happen. Could be spending time with a Cancer, could be spending time with a Leo, could be spending time with a Capricorn, or another water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You've got a lot going on here. Negativity moves into the past. Listen to your intuition, and things move forward towards greener pastures. M&D's energy, I felt nasty energy coming from this person. For today, they look like they may have been overtired and a little cranky, and there's like a little deceit coming from them, or either a little deceit or maybe even a little like self-protectiveness. I'm going to say it was just a bad day, and that's not how they always are, because it looks like it's temporary. Brooklyn, do you see my health improving this year? I think your health will improve this year, yes. Dakota, for tomorrow. Perseverance pays off. Listen to your intuition. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. A disappointment heals. You could be spending time with a Libra or a Leo. Ruchi, what's coming in next for love? Okay, you have something happening here that's making you happy with the sun, and the Empress is bringing in love and money. Could be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or maybe a Cancer. Explore your options, leads to success around love. Your love life changes for the better quickly, with better luck coming in when you express your wants and needs around relationships or potential relationships. Brooklyn, in general, for June. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Perseverance pays off. Listen to your intuition. Money comes in, finances improve. You may be feeling like teamwork is favored. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. You could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Julie, is A worried about K with the new job? He looks her up on the work system. You know what he's worried? He's worried that she's going to embarrass him. Like she's going to do something embarrassing, or that she is embarrassing. C, work for this week. Lay down the law, set boundaries, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. You should be feeling better, compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. If you've had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past, and success comes in. C, general for June. You have a wish that comes true, but if you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan may make you feel relief. You have happiness that comes in around work, school, or business. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the month. You'll walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and you could be planning travel. Kendra, no contact Leo. Is he going to want to reconcile? I'm not seeing reconciliation on the horizon as of right now. Red, court and definite outcome for me, they lied. You got success coming in. You have success coming in around things moving forward. Life comes into balance with good karma. Listen to your intuition. So you should be fine. I'm doing a stream and Avery's sleeping. I'll call you back when I'm done, okay? All right, bye-bye. I gotta wake her up soon. We have ice skating tonight at 6. And right now it is 4:19. So I'm gonna have to wake her. I'm gonna have to go pretty soon. I mean, if I pull my energy situation back with O, how would that reflect on the energy? I think it would be a good idea because it looks like there's a lot of like stress around the situation and indecision. So I think that it could help kind of bring everything back to neutral. Kevin, general. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Old wounds heal. You'll walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Feeling ambitious. Life is moving forward, and you'll be able to accomplish whatever it is you set your mind to. Pretty good. C, was T at our daughter's graduation? He seemed a little off. Was T high at our daughter's graduation? That could be. Yeah, that may be. Julie, the rep job, do you see me working there on the 3rd or now the 17th? I think it could be the 17th now. Julie, will Kay do something embarrassing for A at the job? Sorry, but I hope so. I think that's what's going to happen, yeah. But I don't think, you know what it is? Yeah, I don't think that she does something embarrassing to him. I think she does something embarrassing for herself, and he feels embarrassed because of it. You know, it's like feeling like, almost like he's responsible for her actions, even though he's not. Like, if she does something, like say she gets fired, he feels embarrassed, like it reflects on him. It doesn't, because we're adults. You're only really responsible for yourself. But yeah, that's what he's worried about. He's worried she's going to fuck up and he's going to be embarrassed. I'm in Aquarius' energy towards me. Looks good. Life changes for the better quickly. Energy looks like friendly, successful, down to earth. Looks like successful colleagues or friends. But the energy looks good. Like pleasant. Pleasant. Nat, will I get the Zelle money back I sent by mistake? I think you will. Kevin, why am I so indecisive right now? God, I'm indecisive too. It just may be that, like, fear of making the wrong decision or not making any decisions, which then kind of gives you like a default decision. Like, if you don't make a decision, then you're stuck where you are, and it's like feeling a little bit more safe. I think that there's a lot of fear surrounding it, or being afraid to make the wrong decision or mistake. I think that things will improve as we move through the summer, and I think that you may start to get a little bit better at making decisions. Try writing lists of pros and cons. It could be helpful. Butterfly A, general. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You're no longer holding yourself back, feeling perseverant. Life moves forward. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Finances may be improving. Emmett, how does H find my company? His thoughts and feelings. May think that you're genuinely a nice person, somebody who is smart, intelligent, well-balanced, and down to earth. Looks good. Liz, general for tomorrow. Perseverance pays off and a wish comes true. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, which could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan, which may make you feel relieved. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and new beginnings are on the horizon. Julie, do you still see me having the rep place job? Yes. Kevin, if I give medicine another try, it looks like slow and steady wins the race, but things could move forward on stable ground towards greener pastures. Listen to your intuition and obviously speak to your doctors about it. Kendra, I couldn't hear you. The message about court tomorrow. Message about court tomorrow. What was the question? I don't remember answering a question about court tomorrow. Can you rephrase the question, please? Ariana, sorry. Will Gabby show up to the party in June with her family and cause issues, or will she try to talk to me? She caused issues and now acts like the victim. Oh, God. Let's see. Yeah, that could happen. It doesn't look like it looks like if you don't play into it, like, or you like, if she's going to show up, I believe. I think she's going to try to talk to you. She may try to start shit, but if you just kind of walk away from it or don't play into it, I think she'll drop it. Oh, child support outcome tomorrow. Okay, let's see. You should get success around this situation. You got success here. Listen to your intuition. Things move forward towards greener pastures. Lay down the law, set boundaries, and success comes in. It may be slow and steady wins the race. So whatever happens tomorrow, like it may rule in your favor, but you might not see money right away. It may take time for the money to come in. Mary for finances. Teamwork is favored, and you should be feeling like the hard work you put into work, school, or business is paying off, and you may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Old wounds heal and move into the past, new beginnings around the horizon. Could even be adding a new stream of income to whatever it is that you do, and you may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Pretty good, pretty good. You're owed back pay. You're going to get the back pay, but it just might take time. It may not be like tomorrow. Okay, can we cut off the super chats and I will answer for the moderators, and then I will come back on tonight. Hopefully tonight I'll be back on about 9:30. We'll see how it goes. But I have to get her up, dressed, and fed before we go. Mel, general. You've got growth, change, and transformation coming in and around finances. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, especially around like work, school, or business. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Negativity is moving into the past, and you may be planning travel. Zara, actions of Costa's Taurus towards me after my last message. There should be communication that comes in maybe within the next couple of days, but Six of Pentacles is in reverse, which can indicate that the two of you are not on the same page right now, or there may be an argument or a disagreement. Could have an argument or a disagreement. Adonis, what can I expect with the next interaction from B? Any passion or romance? Yes, that could happen in the next interaction. If it doesn't, it's coming soon. So you should be experiencing that soon. Samantha, how does P&L feel about me? They may feel that you're grounded, stable, down to earth, well balanced, genuinely a nice person. Oh, it looks pretty good. Things are a little slow, though, so I don't know what the situation is. Kendra, you could send the question for the one that I didn't answer. I'll answer it. Miss Billy, does Scorpio buy a ring? I don't think so. Kendra, what should I do with this situation with Leo? Okay, the cards can't make decisions for you, but the cards show that nothing around the situation is changing. So if you're not happy with the current situation or circumstances, it may be time to cut your losses and move forward. If you're happy and content with the way things are, then things can continue the way they are. But if you're looking for things to change dramatically, it's just not happening. So it may be time to walk away. Yeah, like you can't fix things. people always ask questions like, is he going to come back and fix this? What do you expect him to do? Like, it's like punching somebody in the face if like you find that your husband's cheating on you, so you punch the girl in the face. What does that do? Does that mean that he didn't cheat anymore? No. So how do you fix things? When things get out of control or out of hand and things aren't functioning, it's usually time to just let it go, because people don't change. Like, people change over time. Life experience changes people, but screaming at somebody, yelling at them, trying to show them that what they do is wrong, it just doesn't work. So it may just be in your best interest to continue moving forward. Tanya, General. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Life moves forward towards greener pastures, and old wounds heal and move into the past. Miss Billy, his girlfriend in the house, is telling me he got her a ring, but she wasn't wearing it. Right, like, where is it? Where's this ring? It's like, first of all, aren't you fucking embarrassed? Like, really? If I were her, I would be fucking embarrassed. Like fucking shit, like child. All right, I'm going to wrap it up, and I will see you guys a little bit later. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you guys tonight. Have a nice afternoon, everyone.